Brandon Previs from the Gunpla Hermit shop, located out in the deserts of California, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's are you originally from out there, or is that kind of like where you ended up?
I just ended up here. It's just cheaper out here, and I was able to, you know, take care of my family better out here. So,
Awesome. Yeah. So I guess how did you get started in the plastic model hobby, and how long have you been doing it?
well, I first started off when like Tsunami came out, and they're actually available at Kmart and Walmart and stuff like that. The old HD model kits. So I still have a broken wing Gundam in my drawer somewhere. So I started off with that. Then later on, I became an adult. My wife bought me the Endless Waltz Massacre, the old one, the Wing Zero. And I built that, and ever since I got addicted to it again, it became really fun. And how I got started into selling them, there's another seller out there that, well, he was a seller that he was doing pretty good, and I, just kind of, I always wanted to do something to start business for myself that I actually enjoyed. So I just kind of like, took ideas from him and made my own thing, and that's how it all began.
Great. Yeah. So when did the business start?
uh, 2019.
Wow. Okay. Do you
Yeah.
like I guess like from humble beginnings, like just selling like random stuff, and then I guess you have like a little bit of a warehouse in your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, it was just random stuff that I would try to what flippers do now. I was doing back then. Then I realized, I really hated trying to haggle with people on the internet. So I just like, no, I'm gonna try and find a distributor instead, so I don't have to haggle with people.
See you again. What do you want?
Hey man, I heard you got some of those restock.
You got my money? Give me that money, man. Be right back. All right. Thanks, man. All right, word, man. Next time, take a shower before you come over here, all right?
It looks like you're pretty engaged with social media, which is, I don't think a lot of sellers do that. Is that part of the business that you enjoy?
Yeah, I like talking to people, and I have a different face on Facebook and Instagram than I have on Discord. My Discord users know kind of person I am, so I like being on there because I get to be myself.
Nice. Yeah.
So, but it's not. It never really became like a business thing. It was just, I guess, something I think I need to do to show that I'm always available to answer questions, I guess. So no, I'm really easy to contact. Emails, Facebook. It's no. I should make that my number one thing. Try to make it easy as possible to get a hold of me.
Right. And I guess I know it's not a secret, but you've kind of like transitioned into like doing this from being a part-time thing to like a full-time thing now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How is that going so far?
It's been pretty good. I don't have to shave anymore, so that's cool.
Nice.
And just I get a lot more stuff done. Work like we're doing this wise, especially when it comes like, it took me months and months to find due taxes on this because I had no time. I was always at my other job because that job required me to work overtime and long hours. So I always put this on the back burner, especially when it comes to like the paperwork stuff. So now I'm doing this full time. I'm getting some less stressed about it and more confident that I can handle this paperwork and get it done on time.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess like not a lot of people like realize that there's like the whole logistical side of the business. It's not just like buying and selling plastic models. There's like,
Yeah.
website maintenance and, dealing with, taxes and paperwork and stuff like that. So that definitely is something that I think some of the, your customers or some of the potential customers out there should realize that, a lot of these folks are mom and pop shops that are just operating out of their homes. There's very few, I think, like few like new types or USA Gundam store where they have their own warehouse and huge staff, right? I mean, a lot of folks are like you who are just like operating out of your house. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting like I guess universe to be in.
Yeah, I'm trying to plan on renting a retail space pretty soon, then eventually hiring staff next year. That's the goal. Hopefully, I can reach that in time. No, it's just one of those things you gotta keep working on, especially being active on social media and try to get kits in. That's the hardest thing that's been for me right now is getting the kits in because I don't have Bluefin as a distributor, unfortunately, because of their reasons. So I have like other middleman distributors that source from Bluefin, so they get to the warehouse, and then I order from them. So that's my biggest issue right now.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess something that we posted about on like the Gundam Shoppers Network Facebook group earlier is that there's a ton of I think like over 70 like ships stuck in a port outside of California, right? So I mean, has that, like directly affected you and your ability to like carry inventory and sell stuff?
Uh, I want to say yeah, because a lot of people are asking about pre-orders for certain things. I'm like, I have no clue. I have no clue, man. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing. So I guess the pre-orders is what's really hurting more because now obviously customers have questions like, well, it's the end of September. What's going to happen? Like, most likely be here in October, maybe November. I don't know. And unfortunately, this is how it is.
Yeah.
And that's what's the only thing affecting me. And also, getting more product in.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely seems like it's affecting a lot of folks. Not just the smaller sellers, but even the bigger warehouse type sellers too. Yeah. Yeah. So again, like you run the business out of your house. Like, what does your family think about it? Like, it sounded like your wife helped kickstart it by getting you one of the model kits, but like, how does she feel about like a house full of like Plamo everywhere and like, it sounds like you have kids
it
too.
Does,
Yeah.
yeah, it does bug her, but I finally got it organized to where when the empty boxes get full, I take them to the dump. When I get the time, and I got help now from a friend, so he was able to organize all the kits and stuff like that how I want it, and now everything looks nice and organized, and I have room to move. So at first, if sometimes it does bug her, yeah, and she's like, "All these boxes, what are you gonna do with them?" Well, at one point, I got to open them, so let me get to that part first.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. And again, like it sounds like you have kids. Like, are they into it at all, or do they kind of like follow what you're doing? Are they interested?
Yes and no. My oldest daughter she doesn't really care. Once in a while, she's like, "Oh, I like this one. I'll give it to her." And my son, he's kind of like the same way. He has to see something, and he might like it. Then he wants to build it, but I end up building it for him because he gets over it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I mean, I guess young kids don't really have a whole lot of focus for this kind of hobby. It's kind of a rare thing, but yeah. Best part of running the shop and worst part, like, do you have like, highs? And I know everyone goes through highs and lows, but like, is there like one particular thing that you really love about it and one particular thing that you really hate about it?
I guess the one thing I love about it is, it's mine. It's my business. That's one thing I love about it. And it's making a little, it's helping me and my family, so I can't. And that's what makes, I guess, me happy and enjoy even more. I cherish it a lot. That's the kind of thing. And what I hate the most is paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's probably gonna be a universal answer across the board. But
yeah, it's a learning curve for me. I'm like, half the stuff I'm like I never even heard before, and I was surprised. I'm like, seriously, I get taxed for this too? So it's one of those things I just gotta work with it and learn how to I guess not overcome it, but I don't know how to say it. Just just learn how to do it and make it benefit you mostly.
Got it. Yeah. Are you building anything right now? Like, are any projects? I think you're building like a Tall Geese 3 right now, right?
So yeah, I've been building Tall Geese 3, and it's from Dragon Momoko, so it requires extra little work that I love doing because I built 7 third-party kits, and I never built a Pete Bandai kit yet, and I guess that's what makes those kits more fun because I started off early in the hobby building knockoffs, and ever since then I've been buying them and building them and doing the extra work that requires to it, and that makes it more fun for me personally.
Got it. Yeah.
Like I built a Mugen recently. That kid was boring as heck to me. It was just boring.
Cool.
I had no desire to finish it, but I did finish it just because it was almost done.
Okay. Oh, what you
And
said was the Moon Gundam?
it was Mugen. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a boring kid to me.
Huh. Okay. Wow.
It
It's
was
a
easy.
universally liked kit. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was easy to me. I'm like, okay.
All right. So everyone note that Brandon likes a challenge. So he he likes to dabble with the third party kits. That's cool. So it sounds like you do have plans moving forward, like hopefully maybe getting your own space, maybe hiring staff like next year. Do you yeah, like is that something that you're just kind of like dreaming about right now, or is it like you're actually like starting to make plans?
I'm starting to make plans. I already filled out payroll, so I'm gonna have payroll set up, and once I be able to hire somebody, it'll be easy to just give them the their W-4, and they can fill it out, and I can send it to my accountants, and they'll take care of that. So that's all about to be set up and have ready to go when I start hiring people.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, hopefully everyone watching this, they'll come in to support your shop. That's www.thegunplahermitsshop.com.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long one. Or you can just Google Gunpla Hermit's shop. They'll show up right away. Or you know what? I'm going to put a link in the description, so that'll make it even easier for you guys. So,
yeah, I never thought about it. I never really put too much thought at first, and just typed in the my website domain. I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And I realized there, I'm like, that's pretty long.
Is that just a name that you came up with out of any the air, or is it like something that you like thought about?
Well, the theme. Well, when I first made my Facebook page, it was called the Gunpla Hermit Collection. And my buddy was like, dude, you run a shop, so that doesn't make sense. So he suggested shop. I'm like, that's even better. And then we changed it to that. And I was selling through Facebook for a while, and then I realized how inconvenient it was, where it's, customers had to like message me for shipping quotes and all that stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to get a website going, and just I never really put too much thought into like how I'm gonna set up first. I just did it.
Nice.
I know I am. If I know I don't do it now, I probably won't do it. It'll probably take months and months to finally get it done. So I just made a website and I launched it immediately.
Yeah,
and went from there.
Who's that? Mobile Suit.
So I'm going to show you 5 pictures of different mobile suits, and I'm going to see if you can name them all. And this is just a friendly competition between Gunpla shop owners. Winner gets nothing but bragging rights.
Please don't pick anything from age. I don't know anything from age.
I already have 5 images picked, so I can't promise you there's nothing from age. So I'm going to share my screen real quick, and then we'll see what happens. All right.
I can see it now.
Nice. Okay, good.
That's the name. Which type of Jacob that is?
No. I don't think you have to get that exact. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So yeah, you said Jagan, right?
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. Okay. That's 1 out of 1 so far for Brandon. Let's do the next one. All right, how about this one?
That's one of my favorite, the Crossbones X1.
That's right. Yeah. All right. 2 for 2. How about this one?
Is that glitter Gundam?
No.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
No. I know it's an age kit, but I don't know which age 1 big freaking gun backpack thing.
This is actually it's Gundam Age 3 normal.
Gosh, yeah, I told you.
I mean,
you did this on purpose, huh? And you said age, like, oh, I'm gonna get them.
I didn't even know you didn't know age. So like, yeah. Let's okay, 2 more. So you're 2 for 3. Let's go for another one.
That's Vidar.
Oh yeah.
I think that was my first HG IBO, but that one's the full mechanics, I think.
This is actually the HG. I just pulled the pictures from HG. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Mine's not. That one's painted. Mine's not. So I can't tell.
Okay. Okay, last
Yeah,
one.
that's not a great kit.
All right. This one I think might be a challenge because I didn't even know this one existed.
Isn't that the Zaku? The one from, I know it's from Seed. Nah, it's the Jin. I know it's the Jin. I want to
Yeah.
say Jin 3? I don't know.
It is from Seed. It's the CGUE.
CGUE.
Yeah.
Man,
I
my,
mean,
one
that's
of
the
my,
name. Yeah.
that's the name, CGUE.
Yeah, it's the ZGMF 515 CGUE. Yeah.
Gosh, man, that's a terrible name.
Yeah. Well, you got 3 out of 5, which is pretty good. We'll have to see how the rest of
See?
the other shop owners stack up when I start talking to them too. But yeah.
I've always been a C average student, so no, I'm pretty, that's expected of me.
Hey, 3 out of 5 is pretty good. I tried to make it progressively harder. So yeah. Okay, awesome, man. I think that's really it. I really appreciate your time. Gundam Shoppers Network appreciates your time. We love chatting with you on the Facebook group, and we like seeing your videos on YouTube, and seeing you stream on Twitch. And I'll be sure to link to everything below. This is Brandon from the Gunpla Hermit shop. And anything you want to say to everyone before we sign off?
You cheated me on purpose. You put that agency there for a reason. I just want to let everyone know that Charles did this on purpose. He made me fail.
All right. Well, just for you, I'll make everyone else's harder. So like I'll pick even more obscure kits. Like
Hey, they can blame me for that, so they're welcome.
Okay. Awesome, Brandon. Well, thanks again for your time. Appreciate it, man.
All right, but you have a good one.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
All right, bye.